妖。我同你講即係咧，雖然你話我通過呢啲炸天其實我係變成一個好似咧，即係有好似講係 OCD 有好似係有即係你係會喺賺錢嘅過程中咧係冇咗個人性，你冇晒情緒，即係變咗咧，我唔會因為賺錢而覺得開心，亦都唔會因為輸錢，其實輸錢係會覺得唔開心啱講嘅。變咗嗰樣嘢係即係其實啲人以為喺嗰個條人賺錢係最咩最輕鬆嘅，其實但係最困難嗰時，即係等你賭場都玩。即係如果你會覺得賭錢係好玩嘅時候咧，其實你根本就唔識賭錢咯。坦白講，好似阿斌我都話啱啊，你走去賭台賭錢，你就係會贏錢，但係咧，就算你贏錢都冇贏唔到幾多，贏幾多 percent，但係你所付出嘅時間精力，即係如果我走去賭錢，我寧願翻工。坦白講嘅。即係第一，你需要好大嘅賭本，100萬可能美金，然後你咧又要即係根本佢就唔係一種，佢根本就唔係一種娛樂，我覺得又唔可以憑感覺。所以咪話咯，即係嗰啲女人賺錢係最容易，即係你同男人上，你知道，即係當然你係呢下就即係同啲唔中意男人上床，但係即係話你只要當係工作當一個機器咁樣，你唔好當係愛情，唔好當係乜嘢，唔好再當係做你都當，即係當係嗰啲男人都好好嘔心啊嘛講 OK。咁但係始終即係女人賺錢點都係容易過男人嘅，呢個係毋庸置疑嘅事實啊嘛講。所以咪話你嘅偏心程度係好低咯，即係將我啲到將來嘅偏心程度係好低嘅程度咯，聽我講。即係好似我呢一代人，我能夠通過買邊個咁我下一代即係我唔知話下一代啦，佢哋能夠通過買咩發達咧？即係如果你到時 OpenAI、Nvidia 股價、Tesla、SpaceX 股價全部都俾人炒高晒嘅時候，佢哋有乜機會發達咧？我就唔明白，即係佢哋基本上係一出世已經注定咗佢哋係失敗嘅命運㗎咯喎。雖然我真係開始都知，即係我係好努力先翻身得到，先成功咗，先身家多過你太我哋。我其實係坦白講。係個過程係好痛苦，而且嗰人已經心理上已經叫做咩？個人已經係情感破碎，已經其實係咁樣，其實係一個悲劇。坦白講，我根本就係一個悲劇。坦白講，所有人嘅成功故事得個悲劇。坦白講，即係啱啊！即係其實政府入邊應該立法，以後就唔應該俾男人出世。坦白講，就唔應該。即係你叫做咩？你翻身嘅過程咧係好痛苦嘅。我講事實啫，即係將來嘅人 其實真係做詐騙咯，坦白講，真係做詐騙坦白講，真係做詐騙先能夠咁樣咯。即係我同你講，你嗰啲咁嘅女人俾男人呃錢嘅咧，真係抵 Q 死啦！一槍就打瓜你睇下，我真係想嗰啲咁嘅人真係，我真係覺得係不知所謂啦。即係你佢冇嘢搞，揾嘢嚟搞啊！知唔知講咩？你真係叫鴨都冇，即係你諗下你老公揾錢揾得咁辛苦，你咁唔生性。我真係你俾嗰啲債人真係唔好講嘢，大佬。即係你可能你話你咩嘢，大佬？雖然你話可能我揾咗路快過你好多，咁但係問題你多咗幾多？可能我一個家庭200-300倍，但問題人哋嗰個付出嘅勞動力係好高嘅。而家即係當你話而家我係變成一個社會嘅即係上層者，或者可以去調翻轉頭去摸水，但係人哋當初嘅付出嘅努力係根本上係個巨大嘅對心理造成嘅苦咧，係冇辦法用言語去形容啊嘛，大佬，屌！即係你都講得啱，其實我賺到咁多錢有乜用咧？其實係有用嘅，坦白講唔會冇用啦。我賺到錢我係開心，我係即係其實都唔係。其實我人本身就係抑鬱，坦白講就係深度抑鬱，就係叫做深度 depress， 就等於我而家係賺啲錢，就係勉強叫做令到我開心翻少少啫，即係回翻個正直嘅坦白講咧。明白。即係其實你陳子呢個人都唔簡單㗎，佢都要亦我知，佢都要打啲資料管理成個集團大佬，佢都唔簡單㗎，大佬。因為中國佢又操縱嗰啲紅馬啦、平身家族，即係你嗰啲叫做泰國或者係越南或者係中國共產黨嗰啲咁嘅家族。咁我哋咩都唔需要做，就可以靠中層照賺咁多錢啫，你明唔明啫？你知唔知講咩行？即係點解你哋官二代其實咩係連可能管理家族課有知識都冇嘅？你可以通過即係陳志呢啲咁嘅白手套、灰手套，唔知係佢即係講緊佢127000蚊、127000個 Bitcoin， 究竟係有幾多錢係佢自己袋，有幾多錢係幫人哋託管，我都唔知。睇下講咩，即係因為佢我相信127000個 Bitcoin 係咪真係全部都係佢嘅資產咧？我覺得都未必。坦白講，我覺得其實佢都係即係可能我諗下，即係你話你手裏你話咁多錢，真係好多錢喎，大佬，1000幾億啊！李嘉誠都冇咁多，大佬你真係。我好懷疑，即係佢係咪真係全部都係佢嘅錢？究竟佢有幾多係幫人哋託管？幾多人係幫人哋去做 custodial 嘅人 ？OK， 即係我亦都唔係好相信，真係127000個 Bitcoin 全部都係你嘅錢？你真係有咁多錢，大佬？其實你即係類似蕭建華啊，幫人哋去管㗎咋，大佬？即係可能你嗰啲錢20% 係你，80% 都係。人哋管到諗下，其實係你冇可能管你咁多錢，大佬嘅。即係紅馬內或者嗰啲人，佢幫你，即係你真係你見到其實即係同呢個陳志單嘢，你發現咧，佢中國大陸嗰啲咁嘅紅二代真係其實咩都唔識做㗎，佢連管理 Bitcoin 都管理唔掂嘅，因為佢要揾人幫佢管理啫，知唔知我講咩？即係佢管理唔掂都唔掂，佢會揾人揾條啲咁嘅大陸仔幫你管理，坦白講。係你講先一通，坦白講，OK，因為真係好誇張個數目，大佬12萬個大佬。即係雖然你管理成個詐騙集團，即係你諗下真係好誇張啊，大佬。洗米華都冇咁多錢喎，大佬。你知唔知？洗米華都未必有咁多錢，大佬。人哋依個最大賭業集團喎，大佬。即係我同你講下，中共呢一幕係真係俾人叫做咩？叫做元氣大傷，或者叫做咩？真係俾人哋佢起訴咁多，因為你唔用人民幣啊，呢啲 Bitcoin 真係可以喺嗰時間真係變到現金變到美元嘅資產咗嘅。因為咧啲人民幣你賣出去市場你係換唔到美元翻嚟㗎，因為呢啲嘢真係換到現金嘅資產，俾美國佬即係先係 彈一鑊，所以我同你講，中國大陸佢一定會而家好應該好努力去拉，即係鬥快同美國好鬥快拉呢啲，因為點解咧？即係佢將呢啲錢攞翻去做自己啊！啱啱講。你諗下，真係其實好垃圾呢啲咁嘅即係中共呢啲紅二代、富二代，佢根本上唔支持加唔貨幣時乜都唔需要學，佢靠個權力關係有權力就可以幫控制我個人話出嚟，其實啲 coin 好咯，充咗啲錢，以後都唔屬於坦白講，你人民幣都可以外匯管制啊！啲 coin 你而家俾美國充咗之後，你啲錢仲而家美國攞你啲錢之後，你估你仲可以攞下錢啊？攞唔翻㗎嘛，大佬！你不如知就係啲 coin 就做呢個地方大佬，就係咁簡單，攞你筆錢，跟住佢咩啊？佢幫即係佢呃咗咁多錢之後，最後諗住即係香港政府諗住可以從中獲得去填補個財政嘅窟窿，或者點樣乜嘢，或者叫做結果就係咩？仲香港仲要推 OSL 推 House Key 喎，針個人叫你用呢兩家個所謂就死開都得啦，坦白講。真係啊！你叫佢走開，就行開兩步都得啊！佢呢個咩啊？佢呢個話佢先揾咗成千幾億、400億。香港嘅財政盈餘係好似係。所以咁啊，嗰啲咩 Bitcoin 就係呢個時代啦。即係話講俾美國佬食晒啲錢就啱啦。最好你唔好賠向啲受害者係咪講？因為受害者都係抵死嘅係咪講？咁容易俾人呃錢啊，我都係抵死。咁你美國佬自己食晒佢就啱啦。你好似俾我抌落去錢落轉頭俾你咪儲備唔好賣咯，或者掉落 AI 度咯，唔好賣咁樣咯。即係你將啲錢賠咗受害者，咁我就唔支持你執法啦。我希望繼續存在喺度。如果你比較早將啲錢俾咗受害者，咁我就真係唔支持你啊，大佬。你係咪？即係你用納稅人嘅錢去查呢啲去犯罪集團㗎？然後你唔係查到呢筆錢之後，你唔係將呢筆錢去交俾翻啲臥底，交俾翻 CIA 特工去加佢哋人工。你知唔知你走去查呢啲集團有啲會俾人哋滅口啊，大佬！即係偷營銷時好危險喎，大佬！你走去做臥底嘅時候，你知呢啲咁嘅層次啲人係叫做咩啊？殺人斬下大魔頭。咁你俾佢發現你係美國嘅 CIA 嘅特工嘅話，即係雖然好打得好啦，佢真係有機會殺人滅口喎！我同你講，知唔知講咩話嘅？明白嗬？咁所以你點解要賠償啲受害人啫？你要咁大家生命危險去查獲呢一單咁大嘅 Bitcoin， 唔係難道應該獎勵啲執法人員咩？
My neck felt a little stiff, but the car seemed okay. We exchanged info, and I drove home. Big mistake. Over the next few weeks, the pain got worse. I started missing work. My car developed issues I hadn't noticed right away. The insurance company tossed me a tiny offer and basically said, take it or leave it. I almost did. Then my sister's boyfriend, Marcus, told me about something called free case evals. He said, dude, just answer 4 questions. What's the worst that could happen? At first, I thought he was exaggerating, but he had used the exact same tool after his own accident and told me it changed everything for him. So I clicked the link, answered 4 simple questions, and in less than 30 seconds, it told me I might actually qualify for a real settlement. I figured, yeah, right, but I had nothing to lose. A couple of months later, I was holding a settlement check that was dozens of times higher than what insurance first offered me. And here's where it gets crazy. I shared this tool with 5 people I know who'd been in accidents. My coworker Diana, just a passenger in an Uber, thought she had no case. She ended up with a life-changing settlement. My neighbor Kevin thought his accident from over a year ago was too late. It wasn't. My cousin Ashley, a bike accident with a car door. My buddy Ryan swore it was too minor to matter. He was wrong. Even my mom's friend Janet, she's in her late 60s.
佢哋今次已經又揸住唔知幾啊10萬個 Bitcoin，其實啲人真係讀人英文都唔識做。唯一嘅好處就係佢老豆嗰度打個江山，跟住佢爺幫佢打江山之後咧，就能夠攞到呢筆錢。即係雖然我都冇佢哋玩得咁複雜啊。其實因為呢個層次或者佢背後畫手或者佢背後佢下面嘅人咧，呢樣嘢真係奇才嚟嘅喎。幫佢管咁多錢或者幫佢哋去洗白，其實可能牽涉好多技術嘅喎，啱啱講。即係你唔知背後仲有冇咩 I.T 人才，因為佢其實陳志仲有左右手佢2個 I.T 人才啦，幫佢管理啲人。但係我哋啲可能好處就係你始終你唔係自己管理，始終就係咩咧？就有機會蝕啦，坦白講。因為你紅二代自己管唔掂啊，我哋自己唔可以公開隨便講啊。你只能講個 Bitcoin， 你話啲人咧，第一啲人喺度食你夾棍，第二就係咧，你信得過都好。如果你先下手為強嘅話咧，俾美國衝咗你嘅 Bitcoin， 你明唔明？如果你自己擺自己錢包，唔會俾人衝啊嘛。你諗下真係，其實你諗下呢單嘢其實係你點解你唔留意一單新聞啫？點解香港政府唔做嘢？點解香港政府坤集團或者紫澳達，點解你唔拉咗上市公司佢啫？佢除咗尖沙咀嗰度唔知咩有辦公室㗎嘛？呢個就講紅磡，叫咩尖沙咀啊？金巴倫仲有點解你唔知點解同我呢啲人喺香港度揾食啫？佢上市公司就係攞嚟去處理佢依家呢啲咁嘅金錢交易，可能入錢。即係我相信美國司法部要 check 查呢單嘢咧，其實真係用好多資源㗎咯。所以其實真係唔應該將啲錢俾翻啲受害者咯。你應該將啲錢即係當係花紅 bonus 咁樣去獎勵啲執法人員㗎咯。咁令到啲執法人員先有更加大嘅動力去破呢啲案啊嘛。如果唔係點解啲人要冇咁大生命危險將佢做卧底啊？係咪講咁危險？
decisions when you're thinking about
Who makes federal laws? Who makes federal laws? Congress. Congress. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. 6. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. The Civil War. The Civil War. Who is the governor of your state now? Who is the governor of your state now? There's only one per state, so go look yours up. How many amendments does the Constitution have? How many amendments does the Constitution have? 27. 27. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? To vote in a federal election. To vote in a federal election. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. 2. What does the judicial branch do? What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Reviews laws. When do we celebrate Independence Day? When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. July 4th. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Slavery. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? He was a U.S. diplomat. He was a U.S. diplomat. What is the capital of your state? What is the capital of your state? Make sure you look that one up because it varies per state. How are you doing? Maybe take a little stretch, a little break. I wanted to mention we do offer live mock interviews on our website to help you prepare to pass your interview. So make sure to check it out if you need some help. All right, let's get back into it. What did the Declaration of Independence do?
Okay, but have you really thought about what that means? Because without an attorney, you're up against the insurance company, alone. They'll flood you with paperwork, delay your claim, and lowball your payout. You might think you're saving money, but the truth is, people who hire an attorney typically get a $77,600 settlement. Without one, just $17,600. That's a $60K difference. And it gets worse. A study found that only 51% of accident victims get compensated without legal help, compared to 91% with an attorney. There's no need to struggle through this alone. We're here to help you. Find Legal connects you with an experienced attorney who knows how to fight back and get the compensation you truly deserve. No legal fees unless you win. Tap the link now for a free consultation.
Don't mix Jell-O with pink salt and 2 other ingredients, unless you want to end up donating all your clothes in just a few days. Don't believe me? Just give me 1 minute and you'll see why. This was me before at my heaviest, completely unhappy with my body. And look at me now, ladies. Flat stomach, glowing skin, and energy like I haven't felt in years. All thanks to this bariatric Jell-O trick I use every single morning. This simple routine has already helped over 57,000 women melt stubborn fat from their belly, arms, and thighs. Without restrictive diets that leave you starving, without endless hours on the treadmill while everyone stares, and without wasting $2,000 on trendy injections. Before I go any further, here's a quick warning. This step-by-step video showing exactly how to make it is available for free for just a few minutes longer. So if you see the Learn More button on your screen, click it now to copy the recipe before it disappears. But be careful, I mean it. A 4-6-year-old mom of 2 from Canada took it a bit too far and had to start eating more Big Macs and McFlurries just to avoid getting too skinny. Sounds ridiculous, right? That's what I thought too, until I saw research from Harvard and Stanford proving this bariatric Jell-O trick is 11 times more effective than Mounjaro and Zipbound, but completely natural and safe. That's when I decided to give it a shot. After all, this 31-second viral trick was even featured on the latest segment of Good Morning America. If it worked for thousands of women on TV, why not me? And, girls, the results shocked me. My clothes got looser, my skin started glowing, and I felt more energized than I had in years. Week after week, the weight kept coming off and staying off. Even my doctor couldn't believe it. At my last checkup, he told me I made more progress in 4 months than most people make in 2 years. That's when I knew this was the real deal. But why haven't you heard about it before? Because it's too easy and too cheap. And that's bad news for the billion-dollar weight loss industry. It costs less than a Starbucks latte, and that's exactly why they're trying to hide it. At first, I kept it to myself, afraid people would laugh, but that didn't last long. Friends started noticing my flatter stomach, healthier skin, and how I could run around with my grandkids again, something I hadn't done in years. What are
你講即係話嗰啲咁嘅
declarations
柬埔寨或者嗰啲咩啊，即係嗰啲人窮冇原因，即係佢哋嗰啲人民咧其身不正。當佢做咗國家嘅總統之後，就走去貪污或者走去呃自己人民嘅錢或者點樣，即係佢唔係呃即係
life and liberty. Life and
啲人根本就係其身不正啊！
What are 2 cabinet level positions? What are 2 cabinet level positions? Attorney General
所以最唔信佢哋嘅政府嘅多數都係佢哋嘅。
President. Attorney General and Vice President. When was the Constitution written?
即係對於柬埔寨人民其實都想逃出嚟㗎嘛講。
When was the Constitution written?
即係成個國家都有咁貧窮，係得嗰個咁嘅
1787.
領導人有錢。嗯，
1787. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words.
就算發明呢個使錢嘅科技嘅
What
啲 con 都唔係佢發明出嚟嘅。
The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words?
紅馬內
We the people. We the people. What does the Constitution do? What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Sets up the government. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. Christmas and New Year's Day. Christmas and New Year's Day.
Never sue the other driver after a car accident. There's a better way to get paid a way bigger check without having to go to court or pay expensive upfront legal fees. Listen, if you've been in a car accident in the past year, even as a passenger, you could be owed a significant cash payout. While most victims are struggling with insurance companies and lawyers, others are receiving 6- and 7-figure payouts without ever stepping foot in a courtroom. Here's how to never have to worry about money after a car accident. It's called the 2025 Compensation Program, and we recently launched it across a couple more states to help victims get the maximum amount they're owed without the usual hassles of dealing with insurance directly, going to court, or paying expensive upfront legal fees. And right now, we're looking for 10 more car accident victims who want to try this program for free and get paid maximum accident compensation. No more money problems, no more stress. Take Josh's story. When Josh first came to us, he didn't think his case was worth anything. He was dealing with stress, medical bills, and didn't want to bother with the process. Insurance offered him $4,000, but after using the 2025 compensation program, he walked away with over $100,000 without ever stepping foot in a courtroom. And this was over 5 months after his accident. Here's how it works. Within a few clicks, you can find out what your accident could actually qualify for just by clicking the link around this video.
What does the President's Cabinet do? What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Advises the President. If the President can no longer serve, who becomes President? If the President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Vice President. The Vice President. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Mike Johnson. If both the President and the Vice President can no longer serve, who becomes President? If both the President and the Vice President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Speaker of the House. The Speaker of the House. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Who wrote the print money. To print money. Who is in charge of the executive branch? Who is in charge of the executive branch? The president. The president. What is freedom of religion? What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What is the name of the national anthem? What is the name of the national anthem? The Star Spangled Banner. The Star Spangled Banner. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? The Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean. What is the name of the President of the United States now? What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Name your U.S. representative.
There's gotta be an easier way to find a credit card that's right for me.
Well, Credit Karma is here to help. You can browse your personalized recos.
Name your U.S. representative. Name your U.S. representative. Now this varies depending on where you live, so you'll actually need to type in your
100 official civics questions. This is designed to help you pass the civics test easily, so be sure to watch it. Alright, let's get started. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor.
We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6.
Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because they have more people. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What territory did the U.S. buy from France in 1803? Louisiana. Who signs bills to become laws? The president. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Answers will vary. Please visit this website.
I'm here to buy 3 minutes, and I won't stop until I do.
Name 2 of the longest rivers in the United States. Mississippi River. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Name one branch or part of the government. President. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. In what month do we vote for president? November. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and the House of Representatives. Who vetoes bills? The president. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. How many justices are there on the Supreme Court? 9. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What is the economic system of the United States? What is the economic system of the United States? When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion.
I decided to test the new Phonak Infiniosphere hearing aids in the noisiest place I could think of, a busy restaurant. I'll admit I wasn't sure how hearing aids could handle all that background noise, but these completely blew me away. Normally, I'd struggle.
Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Catholics do. Said that the United States is free from Great Britain. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Get a driver's license. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for civil rights. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What is the political party of the president now? Republican Party. What stops one branch of the government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What is one responsibility that is only for U.S. citizens? Vote in a federal election. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Christmas. Who was the first president? George Washington. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Be loyal to the United States. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War.
即係如果關咁嘅事。
Name one state that borders Canada. New York.
即係我同你講嗰班咁嘅有，呢班有失業走去咩做做下出去賣肉。即係而家終於做翻啲有貢獻嘅嘢 ，peace 乜嘢？坦白講，你以前呢即政府呢啲係對於冇價值嘅嘢嚟㗎。坦白講，即係 其實好多女人真係，除非你做到蘇之峰咁樣，其實你女人想同男人鬥事業真係冇乜可能。即係你嘅認識自己個思維嘅局限。一個女人最大嘅智慧就係知道女人係一個蠢人嚟嘅，呢個就係女人最大嘅智慧咯。啱咪講？即係你自己唔好好利用你嗰、個性別優勢、天賦去發揮。即係好似即係好似咩你即係細佬你話你即係你成日收啲基本雜食啊，即係麻辣乜都食。即係雖然你話即係你個有事業心嘅男人，一定係鹹濕佬嚟㗎嘛，一定係性慾好強嘅男人咧。我自己就係咯，話我嘅，即係嗰啲人都自己唔反省啊嘛，我嘅。仲要即係自己攬又煮一件，又唔肯聽男人講嘅嘢，呢個先係最大嘅問題應該係話。嗰陣咩咯？搣咗好多機會。即係坦白講，你話嗰啲咁嘅，即係肯賣力嗰啲女人，可能我都會可憐一下佢哋啦。即係其實可憐佢哋，即係佢哋都唔值得可憐啊！只不過係我哋滿足自己嘅需要啫。OK， 即係你又連賣肉都唔肯做嗰啲女人，根本就不知所謂。坦白講，不知所謂，點解咧？你想做啲乜嘢啫？坦白講，講時日啫。真係啊嘛！啲嘢我好中意炒啊！炒曬嗰啲人。
New Mexico. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. John Jay.
即係唔係話冇，坦白
How many
講，
amendments does the U.S. Constitution have?
成功嘅女企業家都有好多。咁樣咁嘅，我條花樣，咁你真係好肉攰嘅，即係都話你女人嘅智商或者體力，即係劉，其實咧阿招咧，即係我覺，即係阿劉細良咧，其實係中立啲嘅，我同你講到咧，呢個咩啊？唔係即係你唔聽佢都好，你都聽佢有時都係值得妥且，你唔好聽嗰啲左膠言論咯，啫喂！你唔好唔聽，要聽咗喂，知唔知好？佢有時都分析得幾好嘅。其實但係其實咩劉細良對呢個歷史認識其實係更加深入啲嘅，我覺得。 講得真係好多個人獨到嘅見解，你真係完全冇諗過。即係佢嘅中國共產黨嘅特點咁唔同嘅啫，佢係紅白黑面啊，即係其實全部都係衰人嚟嘅，係咪講？其實根本上呢個先係真正嘅，即係點解阿毛澤東打鄧小平係叻仔啊？因為鄧小平係就係唔認叻嘅人，俾晒啲毛澤東領。其實鄧小平同埋毛澤東其實係沆瀣一氣嚟嘅咁啊講。真正夠膽，即係真正譬如話真正夠膽去打毛澤東嘅人咧，即係咁樣做法嘅人咧，其實真係夠膽，即係同毛澤東去決絕嘅人咧，其實即係劉少奇都係劉少奇，都唔係咁同我真係夠膽同，即係喺講話其實林彪坦白講，其實林彪係歷史上係一個夠膽同毛澤東去作對嘅，真正坦白講，即係真係夠膽取而代之嘅人，劉少奇都唔係。劉少奇佢都只不過係，即係劉少奇都係阿富過阿老毛㗎。即係真正喺權力上挑戰毛澤東嘅人，其實嗰條友係林彪，唔係劉少奇。即係真正夠膽奪老無權嘅人，真係得林彪呢條友，所以應該溫都以為俾人炸死咗兩個眼，OK？你鄧小平就唔係，鄧小平係你呢個，佢講阿華國鋒，即係講叫做咩？你辦事我放，所以講得好。即係點解華國鋒啊咁落台？因為華國鋒係一個佢既即係佢都係兩面派，佢既唔係同阿毛派，即係佢同阿毛澤東啲人傾又有同鄧小平嗰啲，即係你所謂嘅走資派。改革派亦都傾得嚟，所以佢落台係唔會俾人去萬箭穿心嘅。坦白講，但係好似你習近平或者你，即係點解你嗰啲叫做習近平同埋你華鋒啲唔同？因為你華鋒你得罪咁多人咧，即係嗱佢因為其實如果佢落台，佢會俾人哋佢嘅下場係莫希萊咁嘅下場嚟嘅，甚至更加大鑊嘅。所以其實佢係冇得去 back down 嘅 ，OK？所以點解你特朗普係冇得 back down，你會炒佢嚟咧？其實佢都冇得 back down㗎。如果佢落台啦，佢亦都有機會俾民主黨人繼續報復嘅，所以佢冇得 back down，佢一定係繼續去將嗰條路線執行到底。因為講咧，一定要炒晒咗聯邦，因為如果唔係，佢一定會俾人針對。喺度講咧，即係聯邦會一定唔會放過佢㗎。
咁你下一屆做都係共和黨，咪冇得喐咯。做咗幾屆就淡無晒㗎啦。
唔一定佢做，但係佢只要剷除晒民主黨嘅勢力咪得咯。
佢剷除晒好㗎，對佢下一屆嘅共和黨更加好做嘢啦。
啱咯。
橫掂做開衰人嘅做埋佢啦。
做埋佢咯。
呢個世界上都係有人做衰人㗎啦。
啱啊！
冇人做衰人係辦唔到大事，我同你講。
啱啊！但係做好人有個好處，做好人就唔使死嘛。雖然冇權力啫，即係華國鋒嗰啲雖然冇實際權力啫，但係佢權鬥嘅話，就算佢即係佢俾阿鄧小平趕咗落台，華國鋒都能夠保住條命啊！華國鋒唔會死㗎。但你毛澤東嗰啲或者你嗰啲係會㗎嘛？例如劉少奇，好似劉少奇嗰啲俾阿老毛攞翻權力，佢個老婆唔死，即係佢咪阿劉少奇咪死咗咯。即係你實際掌權人唔同啊嘛，佬你即係你嗰啲阿華國鋒即係兩面討好派嚟㗎嘛，即係兩面都唔得罪。華國鋒啊，之前話老毛，因為佢華國鋒一差不多先生，坦白講其實差不多先生，佢根本就唔係一個亂揸權，即係根本就係阿毛澤東就其實主要即係四人幫嗰啲先係真係掌權，即係華鋒呢啲就係即係好似係嗰啲和事佬咁樣，大佬嘅和事佬咁嘅人啊，應該係話。即係佢兩面都討好嘅人，佢落台唔會出事㗎，唔會死㗎，唔會俾人清算㗎。即係唔同你話你史泰林啊，咩嗰啲葉若夫啊嗰啲咁啊，你啲蘇聯嗰啲又係俾人哋清算翻，你嗰啲叫做你蘇聯黑嗰啲叫做咩哇！嗰個唔知邊一個添，即係總之佢嗰個宣傳部長俾人哋即係點樣去奪咗嗰個安全部長嘅權，啱啊！ 你嗰啲真係掌握實權或者嗰啲人，即係點解林彪會出走啫？因為林彪知道做政變失敗都會俾老毛清算啦，大佬。即係其實真係想威，真係想奪老毛權嗰陣，其實係林彪。坦白講啦，其實佢講啊，其實唔係所謂嘅咩周恩來或者乜嘢。周恩來同我都唔同老毛爭權嘅，呢個鄧小平又係，因為佢知道佢在生佢鬥唔過老毛，佢有自知之明，即係你鄧小平都係有老毛死咗之後先發，即係先係先嗰做咩啊？先起發圍起佢 pair 啫嘛！你咩？你老毛在生日，阿鄧小平都係乖仔嚟，都係一個即係小弟咁樣，好似嗰啲幫派裏邊嘅。即係打雜，佢次次開會，阿鄧小平都係坐最遠，即係離主席坐最遠嗰張台嘅。呢個矮仔其實係醒目喎，即係佢其實嗰啲人係好有自知之明，佢知道阿老毛在生日，佢鬥唔過老毛。佢就等阿老毛死咗之後，先同阿華國鋒鬥，咁咪有機會贏咯。即係嗰啲字太高啫。同樣都係同樣你林彪都係叻仔，林彪都叻仔。你呢個即係華國鋒就係即係其實快佢哋啦。阿華國鋒其實係傻佬嚟嘅，我覺得嗰啲華國鋒係真係傻佬嚟嘅。即係你林彪都叻仔，你周恩來又叻。
冇軍權啊嘛。
林彪其實叻仔，周恩來又叻仔。
即係費事同佢爭啦。
劉少奇有叻仔，但係點解阿鄧小平會贏咗林彪咧？就因為你林彪太過自信，即係你覺得可以
鋒芒太露。
啱啊！阿鄧小平沉得住氣，最後一刻先爆發，即係佢真係好嘢，佢冇十足個把握，佢唔夠膽同你老毛鬥。即係如果佢假設佢得佢同老毛得個勝算係少過唔知幾多，佢即係少過95%，佢少過95%都唔做，坦白講。其實，如果鄧小平再生同老毛鬥，係咪真係鬥得贏咧？即係第一個機會亦都唔大。如果少過一半，得3-4成嘅話，咁冇意思。所以沉得住氣大佬，佢真係有把握先贏。即係呢個鄧小平呢個人係好嘢喎。其實佢呢個咧係老奸巨猾、老謀深算嘅。其實鄧小平呢條友都好。
冇用啊！老謀深算都冇用啊！
點解啊？
你一代天子一條神，佢一個江山走咗，咁又如何咧？
即係其實咧，鄧小平呢條友其實係城府深重嘅，老奸巨猾嚟嘅。我同你講呢條友，鄧小平啊，用啲稀土戰爭，佢就在生之前佢就係扮咩？扮到冇野心。
偷光養晦啊嘛！
呢條友已經諗緊點樣趁阿老毛死咗之後點樣去
即係佢未死之前已經諗緊計仔㗎啦。
啱啊！即係佢可能佢計算過好多次咧鬥唔過老毛，咁咪唔做咯。即係你諗下，周恩來係鬥唔過老毛，劉少奇係鬥唔過老毛，林彪係鬥唔過老毛。就算嗰個邊個彭德懷都鬥唔過老毛啊！彭德懷就唔關事，彭德懷唔係想同老毛鬥，彭德懷就太過耿直啫。但真係想對阿老毛威脅最大嘅3個人，其實就係劉少奇、劉少奇、周恩來同埋呢個林彪。我同你講。
我同你講，呢個國家係邊個打下嚟㗎？真係毛澤東做咗啲乜嘢啊？喺度用啲陰濕招外交乜都唔識，呢個人冇用嘅。不過啲人捧佢冇辦法，有乜用啫？呢個人真係冇用啊！我同你講。
你覺得冇用咩？
真係冇用啊！又唔識嘢，根本就唔識嘢，自大。
我唔係喎，我覺得呢個人係好陰濕喎，呢個人。
咁咪唔好咯，咁陰濕有乜咁好啫？咁陰濕嘅。
但係你，我想講你，即係你作為一個你要猜透呢個人嘅心思都唔容易，即係你走去研究啲詩詞歌。
我同你講， 根本啲詩詞歌賦都唔係佢寫嘅，佢寫乜鬼寫啊佢？學沒嘢同佢寫嘅啫嘛，啲人讀得幾多書啫？喺韶山村走出嚟，
但係我識用人都呢個已經明啦。
識用計，識用優演手背，我呢個唔高明磊落嘅同你講啦。
確活躍。但係毛澤東係即係拳鬥史上嘅奇蹟嚟嘅，因為好多人真係可以俾人哋即係鄧小平係3上3落啫，但係毛澤東係好嘢，去大饑荒餓死咁多人之後，可以透過文化大革命去重新攞翻權，呢個係神蹟嚟，即等於你輝大嘅黃仁勳破咗產之後，都個個都以為佢就係死，點解？即係其實毛澤東就等於你明白啫。佢喺政治上其實佢3年大饑荒或者3年紅旗大躍進、人民公社同埋呢個即係總路線總路線大躍進、人民公社3年紅旗一彎咗之後，其實佢喺政治上已經破咗產㗎嘛。就佢可以咁樣用一個咁嘅文化大革命去上翻嚟，即係等於佢用黃仁勳就係即係用 AI 上翻嚟，佢用即係佢係政治上嘅奇蹟嚟，呢個人係即係玩政治玩到出神入化。即係就算係奧巴馬都冇佢咁勁喎，我唔係講，即係就算奧巴馬玩政治都未去到毛澤東呢一個，我同你講。奧巴馬都係玩 DEI 操縱變動人呢啲去咩啫？即係奧巴馬嘅 MBTI 都係 ENFJ、ENTP 啫，你毛澤東嘅 MBTI 係 ENTP 啊嘛，辯論家。都係好嘢，就係咁解。即係如果你話輝達係人類商業史上嘅奇蹟，老毛就係人類政治史上嘅奇蹟啦。啱啱講，你可唔可以揾到一個政治家，佢係能夠喺政治上徹底破產之後，重新接近破產嘅時候，透過文化大革命翻身㗎？冇啊嘛，即係冇得冇啊，大佬。好似你咩波爾布特都瓜到襯啊，大佬！赤眼死咁多人啫，佢收檔啊！你真係揾唔到一個真係，即係其實毛澤東就等於係政治史上嘅輝達，坦白講，等於係 media， 我同你講，佢嗰種好即係我都以為就係死啦，點知佢都係咁樣屈你十。即係當然 Nvidia 勁過佢啦 ，Nvidia 3次破產都翻到身。OK。因為兩個公司好快冧咗落去之後，翻唔到身啊！政治好似你咁話邊個啊？安聯嗰個阿司員幾間人都唔係司太難啊，嗰個係邊個咧？嗰個去流浪呢輪俾人俾冧咗個邊個啊？即係原本嚟嘅司班人邊個嘅？總之唔係司行嘅，原本嚟嘅司班人係嗰個咧，流亡咗個海外嗰個咧。唔喺度都。即係好似係拳鬥出身嚟嘅，但係佢嗰個原本嗰個咧，佢係點鬥到嗰啲黑老師，就鬥到嗰啲 即係安全局嗰啲人咧，其實好勁咯，一路都本嚟宣傳出身嘅，即係報入 banner 嗰身，報嚟佢就報啲宣傳機去將安全即其實克魯曉夫都係奇蹟嚟㗎，克魯曉夫都係奇蹟一個，佢揸住宣傳機其實鬥到嗰啲咁嘅安全部門嘅人，即係佢即係等佢打住份華盛頓郵報，佢鬥到一個擁有 Palantir 公司股份嘅人，呢個其實係奇蹟嚟嘅，香港講，即係原理上係做唔到嘅，大佬。但係其實係奇蹟，因為你正常嚟講，通常擁有安全機構、擁有公安機構、擁有嗰啲刀把子、槍桿子啲人，真係比較少啊嘛。你揸住個筆桿子嘅人，可以鬥到一個擁有刀把子嘅人，其實又係奇蹟嚟㗎喎。即係原本列寧嘅接班人唔係即係嗰個係邊一個咧？嗰個係英雄嚟嘅，嗰個係邊個咧？嗰個就即係佢打仗喎，嗰個邊個咧？啊！嗰個邊個識唔明？好似係4個字，好似係。列寧嘅接班人唔該邊個啊？我唔記得，因為佢流亡咗海外嗰個啦。即係嗰啲人一流亡咗就翻唔到身㗎啦嘛，通常。所以一班中共元老其實係好叻嘅，坦白講。即係比嗰啲胡適或者叫做比嗰啲咁嘅人更加聰明嘅人，係點解咧？呢胡適請話，佢係掌握咗個時代嘅趨勢，可能講呢啲係底層出身，即係嗰啲係將來讀書人，外公啲係底層出身嘅人，佢可以咁樣翻到身係好嘢喎，大佬。你黃蘭芬都啱咯。總之輝達就係人類商業史上嘅奇蹟，咁當然都係政治史上嘅奇蹟。政治即係你有冇諗過？以前最大嘅都係石油公司、銀行公司，或者嗰啲互聯網公司，一間做顯示卡，即係你做畫公仔或者會做嗰啲咁嘅圖形嘅公司，透過 AI 翻身咧，其實同和東亞文化大革命翻身係真係佢係憑空創造咗一樣嘢出嚟嘅，大佬。以前冇人諗過係可以咁樣。即係以前你啲人翻身係用軍隊用乜嘢㗎嘛？文化大革命係毛澤東憑空創造出嚟嘅一樣嘢嚟嘅。即係毛澤東為咗可以翻身，佢利用底層嗰啲人，利用嗰啲紅衛兵，或者佢諗到可以利用學生幫佢翻身，佢動員人咧，即係個農民已經動員唔到啦嘛。其實佢即係佢紅旗總路線彎咗之後，已經係紅旗已經係動員咗，因為啲農民都已經開始唔信佢㗎啦嘛，已經 即係信啦，佢即係佢已經制咗農民嘅票，已經即係佢已經唔係好似以前咁受歡迎。佢諗到一個全新嘅支持者、全新嘅票倉，就係、是、啲學生喺度講。呢、這個就係佢對住佢嚟講，即係一個開發一個新嘅市場，南海從來未開發過市場。即係佢大饑荒，人民公社彎咗之後，啲昆唔到農民落達㗎啦嘛。咁我要再昆新嘅人，而呢批人又有動員能力，又有係足夠嘅年輕有體力嘅，就係昆啲學生咯。啱啱講，即係足夠 energy、足夠嘅能量嘅，即係人數又足夠夠龐大嘅。如果你做唔到係 OK。即係革命都係無非三樣嘢，即係你資本都係就係、是、呢個資金、人才同埋呢個技術。我覺得即係技術亦都係知識啦。咁你每日東就冇，即係資本就玩完啦，資金。咁佢又利用人才同埋佢嘅技術啦，有呢個。我覺得第一張大字報跑之嚟，我呢個嘅技術唔係咁用，即係毛澤東係總有人才同埋總有技術啊嘛，佢冇資金啫嘛，即係政治資本啦叫做。毛主席。所以咩啲人話後生少好崇拜呢個人係有原因，因為佢真係好嘢嚟啦，咁都未屈到就咁都未屈，呢個真係又唔係啲咩叫做咩出身於咩有錢嘅家族，又唔係出身於啲咩特別啱啊！即係毛澤東呢個人對於人性嗰個了解係好透徹啊！呢個對於人性我了解。真係要冇辦法佩服佢，真係。即係你玩股票都係㗎，你玩股其實玩嘅就係人性啫嘛，大佬。你呢個必光就係爆升，佢就係要臨升之前30萬蚊，除非整一下咁嘅嘢俾彈啊嘛！呢個就係人哋利害，香港賺錢就係用呢樣賺錢啦。即係你靠長遠投資，當然長遠投資賺到好多錢，唔係賺。人哋就用咩人性咩大佬？即係你民主黨都係美國人都係，佢譬如推 TI 推呢啲嘢點解得啫？因為佢就明白黑人就好食晏做咩？佢利用到你人性嘅呢個弱點咪得咯。即係蠢人係容易控制，或者有啲其實有啲係蠢，有啲係壞啦，唔一定係全部蠢嘅，我覺得。 即好似利用你黑人賺嘅就啲政治資本之後，嗰啲民主黨人從來都唔會住黑人區嘅喎，即係從來都唔會住黑人咧。其實佢哋係最歧視咧。其實所有人都歧視黑人嗰啲。其實有一個聰明嘅人一定會歧視黑人，只不過就係爭在咧，佢係淨係行動上歧視，定係行動同埋語言上一齊歧視嘅啫。坦白講，即係你真係冇可能係有錢或者你嘢聽有能力，你真係選擇同啲大猩猩住埋一齊咁啦，即係嗰啲未開化嘅人、智商低嘅人。而且毛澤東嚟話其實佢利用完啲紅衛兵之後，佢都諗啊點樣可以將即係點樣可以將呢個刀即係點樣我即係唔會戒到自己喎。即係呢把刀戒損人哋之後啦，點樣可以消除呢個痕？即係點樣可以？佢哋諗到知識青年下鄉去聞下，咁都諗到先好嘢。即係你知道利用蠢人有個效果就係、蠢人可以隨時吉翻自己噶嘛，可以插死翻自己噶嘛。但係佢就係勁就呢點咯。即係你用黑人不依家佢搞聯邦之後，你點樣將黑人奪咗權之後，點樣利用點樣將啲黑人去殺死晒佢又好，囚禁咗又好，你點樣利用啲人你先係麻煩大佬。因為隨時吉翻自己大佬，啲人唔識諗嘢嘅時候，最困難嘅地方就係呢點啊嘛。係知識青年下鄉去接受貧下中農嘅再教育啊！佢個口號先講得真係，即係你唔好理佢make唔 make sense先啦。起碼佢聽到口號就係好聽過啲咩 DEI 嗰啲咁嘅垃圾啊，大佬！DEI 係夾硬整出嚟嘅嘢啫。打嘴炮。自己就好過話所以話點解中國就冇創新？你嗰啲咩晶片啊、大基金點解全部彎晒啫？你即係你嗰陣時話個農業放埋升某產萬斤都好啲喎。而家佢嗰啲晶片真係啲蝕吹出嚟，人哋都唔信你嘅，睇白講仲喺度夾硬吹大佬。你一係做嘢就唔該你做得咁誇張，係人咧就你唔好令到即係咧，一係足夠誇張，一係就唔好即係以真似假嘛講。即係嗰啲人，你好似華東誇張到連田立心都跟埋你一齊擦鞋嘅，咁咪冇問題。即係你最好就係皇帝的新衣啱啱講，呢個最好。一係咧你就即係好似啲嗰啲人一知半解就咩咯啱啱講。即係有句説話咁樣講大話唔緊要，但最緊要唔好呃埋自己啊嘛，大佬。而家中國大陸係啲自己連自己都呃埋啊嘛，真係相信自己嘅科技能夠超英，佢真係相信 DeepSeek 咁啊嗰先恐怖大佬。 好慘，